That's one of those jokes that has to settle for a few seconds before you get it.
Yeah. There is sometimes.
I'm ready. Come on, Ray. All right. Playing catch up. I'm going.
How long is this anyway?
1 hour 54. 1 hour 54 of lactate shuffling.
All right. Well, I have a 1 hour 50 here, so I'll use that. Oh wow! Oh my! That feels like butter now. Maybe that's been my problem. I've been like, "What's up with my power?"
Good
I felt like I
morning,
had to
good
work
morning,
a
good
little
morning,
harder.
everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. Yeah. Hey there, Owen.
Good morning, Owen.
Yes, I know.
Already?
I figured that out. Fortunately, there's only you there.
Oh, this feels good.
This feels really good with my chain routed properly. I just can't even. I can't believe how long I went like that too. Just like, okay.
Wow.
It's update. Look who we've got back, Owen.
Oh, now to get back in shape quickly.
You should have done your VO2 workout. That would have got you there. Just in one day.
Hey, Owen.
Oh, and I'm
Do it
almost
this week.
I'm almost too embarrassed to mention what I did, Owen. But I'm not. I almost am, but I'm not. So I'll just go ahead and tell you. But yeah, when I waxed my chain a while ago, I routed it wrong through the derailleur, so that I went over that bar, which I've done before, but I always notice it right immediately. I don't know what happened this time, but I didn't notice it for months.
Right on, Gerrie.
There we go. Yeah, if that's so easy to happen, Rick.
Yeah. But usually it's not easy to figure out that, oh, that's what's going on. Especially when you're looking at it all the time. I just don't get it. Yesterday I looked at it and it was obvious to me immediately.
Yep.
And I was like, how did I not notice this before? If it's this obvious right now.
Did you get that super loop that Wout van Aert used?
The 6 watts a kilogram loop.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I got that one.
I'm gonna get me some of that. Did
What
you
is
watch
this
the
loop? No.
E3 race?
No.
Oh, so that was on Friday, and the whole race, Wout was not himself, not as strong as he usually is, but strong enough to ride to the front 3 or 4 people. So still super strong. But there was a few attacks that he just almost couldn't hang on. And then in the last 5Ks, his team car comes up, loops his chain,
I did see that. Yes. Okay.
and he goes and wins the race. Like, I need
That's all
that.
you need.
That's what I need. That loop.
Well, now it's making me wonder just how much was I being held back by running my chain across that bar.
Oh, that was at least 100 watts.
These workouts should be a lot easier now. Yeah, it really never went as bad as I thought it would. I mean, I noticed it. I noticed it was louder, but and I
can
checked
bet
out
you
why.
that was a bunch of watts. Not 100, but it was a lot. There's a reason why people put ceramic bearings in there and not just run it over the metal thingy.
Yeah. Eventually, either I was going to find out or it was just going to get shaved right off. I was working my way through it.
Oh my goodness, Owen. Yep. Yep, that chain maintenance.
Well, that's the thing too. Like right now, I was having bottom bracket issues. I don't think I really hear that right now. Nope. We'll see once I start cranking harder.
You probably didn't hear bottom bracket issues before because your chain was so noisy.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Surprisingly, it wasn't as noisy as I would have thought, but it was noisy. Right now, it seems silent. It's amazing.
Oh yes, Owen. I replaced my bottom bracket because my seat post was noisy.
Hey, good morning, Mark.
Hey, Mark. I have a race in 2 weeks.
Oof.
That's not a good idea. It was supposed to be my A race. It's now going to be my C race.
Now I feel like I have to refigure out how I'm pedaling here. Now that I'm not fighting that rail.
I read somewhere that you need to push down with one foot and then with the other. That's the most efficient way to cycle. But I don't know.
All right, I'll try that.
Just what I read.
Congratulations, you're finally free to be the same as you used to be.
It's like right now I'm doing 180 when it feels like I should be doing 160.
Nice.
Yeah, it should be good. I would imagine. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it yesterday. I was like thinking, okay, was there any other time I took my chain off? I was like, no, that was the last time. It's been months.
Oops. My OBS crashed.
Ooh. We still see you. Oh, no, we don't.
There you go.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
things in life for free, except for pizza. It's super sweet. It
I hope I'm back.
costs money, costs
Well,
money.
you're back audio.
Things are nice. Sunsets.
Okay, good. I'll start video now.
In your face. Sunsets.
You know, week and everything
Wind in your face.
breaks.
Sunsets. The fresh wind. Sunsets and the fresh wind.
He's back. And as if by magic,
I'm back.
Gerrie appeared.
This PC doesn't know what to do.
The time has come to stand united for peace, love, unity.
My camera's a little crooked.
Balloons are there now.
Yeah.
The
Feel
numbers
like I'm
growing.
slanting a little.
Okay, to me.
So which beaches did you go to, Gerrie?
We went to Daytona Beach.
Nice.
We spent a day there, and then the conference was in Jacksonville.
Okay.
So after all the choir practices, we went to Jack's Beach every day, around about 4 o'clock.
Nice.
Yeah, Jack's Beach, pretty nice. Well, the Daytona was just as nice.
Was it pretty busy?
Not too busy. It was spring break, but it wasn't too busy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's quite a time to go to Daytona Beach. Right during
Yeah.
during the busiest week of spring break.
I didn't know it was spring break. So we were on the beach. It's like, why is there so many kids on the beach? What's going on here? They should be in class and school and all those things. And then after we left, someone said it's spring break. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. But so I got a bit lucky because they had this this SpaceX launch on Saturday,
Yeah.
and that was the day we arrived there, but it got postponed
Yep.
to Tuesday. And Tuesday we were in Daytona Beach, and we could stand on the beach, and the launch was 8:30.
Yeah.
And we were able to see the launch.
Oh, nice.
That was impressive.
That's that's still. I feel like that's like an hour drive, something like that.
Yeah,
If
it's
you're-
about an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, must be
But-
like 70, 80 miles.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
if I knew it's going to be a definite launch and they're not going to postpone it, I probably would have tried to be closer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you
I did
never
not
know.
know how impressive it's going to be. I did not know how, if it's definite launch, and I didn't know if my family would be interested. So I tried to keep it as low key as possible.
He's gaining on this way.
I need.
Yeah, I'm slowing Andy down.
I'm still a little way back. Pedaling more than I need to. Okay, there we go. Might as well rest while I can. Man, last week was a pretty good week for catching up on my fitness. Still not fully there yet, but feel a lot better this week
Oh my goodness.
so far.
Don't
so
even
far.
talk about fitness.
Yeah, February and March were not my proudest months.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm looking back and the years where I had my best performance, my CTL was at its highest in March. This year, it's the opposite.
Yeah, this is about usual for me this time of year, but I did go slightly lower.
Oh, no. I'm usually when it's the Sufferfest week. That week, I do all the workouts, and my TSS is lower than a normal week. But not this year. I don't even watch that, Owen. You enjoy it this year? Oh, wow. Made it easier?
Ooh. There we go. Now I'm catching. Finally got close enough.
There you are. Did you get the slingshot?
I think so. I wasn't watching.
Ah,
I would
felt
imagine
like
so.
you were 10 seconds and then you said getting closer.
Rick's on a TT bike.
Yeah,
Am I?
Yep.
What?
yes.
How did I get on a TT bike? Weird. Yeah, there's still a little bit of bottom bracket working going on.
What is Owen posting? Oh. Yep. Best bike for the route.
My idea was a black tape cookie on a Monday morning.
Oops.
Whew.
Come on, Andy. Yeah, but I don't know how they tested that, Owen. It would be nice if they tested in a group, because in a group the aerodynamics of the bike changes, I would assume, and you would lead less aero bike.
Oh. Oh, right.
Come on,
That's,
Andy.
that's number 2 of 20.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
get
goodness.
better at some point there.
If you can
Fine.
do 2, you can do 20.
Define better.
When your body just resigns to the idea that this is what's happening.
And is there a little checkbox that you can check on to say that TT bikes have draft? I wonder.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know you played an instrument, Owen. But nice. Oof.
I didn't click accept TT bike. I think someone's been messing with my stuff. I think Grace thinks it's just a funny joke to reroute my chain and switch me to a TT bike.
It's coming up to April 1st. Oh,
I can imagine Andy sending messages on the side like, "Hey Grace, this is Andy.
adjust
So I'm
great
gonna need
seat.
you." Yes, then I would know for sure. I'd be like, okay, something's up with my seat.
Adjust great seat. You'll have a headache for days.
Yeah, last weekend we were in Rhode Island, Gerrie. Very nice
Yes.
weather in Rhode Island.
Really?
I like their setup, yeah.
Oh.
Well, they must be like, other than maybe like southern Connecticut, they must be like the warmest New England state. So they get all that Cape Cod weather.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I was definitely feeling that whole weather difference this time of year, where it feels like Rhode Island's like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of us up here.
Yeah. Most of myself were talking about doing a 2-day ride where we do 200 kilometers out, 200 back.
Ooh,
And one of the thinkings was riding to Rhode Island.
yeah.
Sleep there and then ride back.
From what I hear, it's a pretty nice place for riding. Whew.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. Come on, Andy.
There's a lot of places that are geared for cyclists. And Providence had the whole all the bicycle lanes and stuff in.
Yeah.
It's nice. Well, I mean, nice if you're on a bike. Didn't really help me at all, but. Whew.
3 done, Andy.
17 to go.
I don't know how hilly Rhode Island is though, but I mean, that's fine. I'm sure you
Yeah.
get enough hills where you live. I get enough here. I would ride in Rhode Island.
Yeah. Surprised at how flat Florida was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like really a place where your climbs are on bridges going to barrier islands and stuff.
That's right. There was one place where it said the place was called something mountain, and it was 5 kilometers off route, and we came on the overpass, and I looked to that direction, and it was pretty flat.
It was an,
Where's
it
that
was an
mountain place?
old landfill.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently when I say old landfill, Gerrie thinks I'm talking to Siri. It says I'm listening. That's not your name, Siri.
Oh, is it using the drift inside the tests? Yeah, but I don't like those tests. It's a good baseline, but the fact that it's done all on its own means you may have there may be a better option for a bike if you are going to stay in the draft the whole time and not expected to see the wind ever. My legs don't have a clue what's happening.
I'm the only ones.
Andy,
Mm.
oh, you use sauce, Owen? I don't like the look of sauce. I also don't like the idea that I have to pay for that.
Yeah. That's the thing keeping me from doing it is payment.
Well, that and the look.
Mm.
If it was free, I probably would be okay with it.
Well, apparently she's got the look.
Oh man.
But
One more.
I look at people streaming. That's like, wow. Are you looking at that all the time?
What do you mean one more, Rick? There's 16 more.
Well, yeah. See, we went through this last week. I'm just
One more.
focused on the rest in between.
Then a nice rest.
And then I'll start a whole new workout. At this point, all I'm doing is 4 itty bitty little lactate shuttle workouts. Just 4 little tiny ones. So it's not that bad. Sounds like you're doing one long one. That sounds horrible.
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh no, Andy.
Oh.
He's doing a really long lactate shuttle workout. I'm just
Yeah.
doing four small ones. Back to back.
Oh, that seems like a nice option, Owen.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
see
I
the
thought you were
people
talking
in
to
your,
me.
in your TT group. No, I'm ignoring you, Rick.
Back to normal then.
Yeah.
You almost have a long rest coming up.
Yes,
Just
the
keep
almost
going.
bit that I'm not a fan of. You know, you get a minute into this, and I'm thinking, well, that wasn't too bad. And then
Yeah.
you realise
That
you've still
last
got a
minute.
minute to go.
That's
His
the
legs
thing
full
about
of lactic
going,
acid.
that's the thing with going straight from this workout to the VO2 tomorrow is that now you're thinking, okay, I gotta put down more power for longer.
Yep. That's what I'll do tomorrow.
This is definitely the workout that makes me feel it on the way down the stairs.
Yeah, that's the easy bit of this interval done. Now, what's the habit?
I feel like the last one got a little easier for me last time for some reason.
That's just crazy, Owen. 9 hammers? Nope.
Yeah, I question your sanity putting that one on there, Owen.
Too many hammers.
Yeah. That's like 30 15s.
I'm going to cut across the
If I
grass here
remember
to get to my
correctly.
arch.
Come on. There's your arch. I can see it.
Oh,
Ah,
There we go. Recovery.
oh boy. Mm. Mm.
oh yeah. So I
Oh, yes, sorry.
rewatched I rewatched the ebb, and it still looks like as if Charlie's avatar went over the line first.
Yeah, he sent me a screenshot. He did. That's not what Zwift
Oh,
Power
is it?
said.
That's why I went and, like, at the end I was like, oh yeah, he had it. I was just happy I was able to get that close to him.
I mean,
Then
there
I
was
saw-
not much in it.
Then I caught my breath a little bit, looked up and saw me at the top. I was like, what? Holy, how did that happen? Considering I wasn't even planning on racing. I was just planning on being cameraman. I was just gonna be at the front, but not sprint hard, just try to like stay in someone's draft as long as I could.
I told you. I had the
Which I
drone
did
camera
do.
behind you to give you some draft. And give you a push all the way.
Did you see the one comment I got on my Strava post?
I did not.
It was from Tom Best. He said, #sandbagger.
Nice.
Then, of course, I had to give him the laughing emoji. And then said, I don't know what happened. The moment Andy said go, I just felt inspired.
Oh, my goodness.
I had announced in the beginning that I was not going to be racing. I was just going to be the cameraman.
My comment,
Staying close enough.
I need to look for that now. And add my own comment to it. And I'm going to say something along the lines that it must have been that minty fresh chamois cream that you put on.
Imagine how fast he's going to be if he's with his new rerouted chain.
Either that or I'm going to be trying to keep up with all the extra RPMs I'm doing here. With less resistance going on.
See, that wouldn't matter a jot to me. With measuring power at the pedals.
Oh yes, that's right. You got Owen going too. On the end of the TTT.
Yeah.
Come on, Owen, big sprint, and then you put it down. Especially
Right.
for the end of an hour-long TTT.
So, I actually watched some bits of the TTT back after. I know, and I wasn't lying when I said at the finish there you had more watts than me. But when I was pulling Brett back on across a couple of the cliffs there, I think I had 675. Whew. Yeah, I burned my matches on the top of the cliff there. Didn't have anything left for the finish. Brilliant ride by all. What's the route this week, Owen? I haven't looked yet. Oh, and in other news, the killer whales have started to receive their helmets.
Oh,
Cliff's got his. I haven't looked in the garage to see if I've got mine yet.
Oh, so these aren't coming via UPS or anything. These are digital ones.
Yeah.
Does it look like a Centurion helmet? That'd be great.
I don't have one yet. Gerrie, even the DS gets one, so I should be getting one.
nice.
Soon.
Yeah, we'll get one soon.
You'll have it soon enough.
Oh, yes.
So we ended up getting snow here on Saturday night. That's kind of not really welcome at this point. But then it was gone by 10 o'clock in the morning. And it was just about, I feel like it was about 50 degrees yesterday here. Got sunny towards the end of the day.
So I haven't decided whether I'm going to wear mine yet or not, because of all the messing around that's gone on with killer whales. So there's been a little bit of controversy, Gerrie. And killer whales put in a stonking time for that on the finals. But one of the four across the line went across the boundary of the power, the category limit. Just so some of them received the emails to say, "Yay, you're a winner! Submit your video and your weight and height video." Others didn't. Brett asked a question. Said, "Yep, you've been DQ'd." And then a little bit later, "Well, maybe not." Then, "Yeah, you've been DQ'd, you won't get helmets." And then, like I said, some of them have got emails to ask them to submit their videos. So they submitted the videos and they've got the helmets. So. The first, maybe a few minutes before the finish of the race, it dropped two of the team. So at first, the time was showing with the fifth cyclist, one of the ones that they dropped, even so, we still won. So there's just so many questions. Oh. Well, I put it wrong here. Good. Lactic acid.
Galactic acid.
Oh yes, Owen, I agree.
So I was just thinking, I may have only been half the numpty I thought I was, because I do remember not too long ago we were doing some ride.
No, Rick, I'm sorry. You're definitely a fully fledged numpty.
Oh no, it was only halfway. Comparatively, at this point, I'll give you that one. But there was the one point when I went to shift into the small ring and the chain fell off, threw it back on the ring, and then realized it was off. As I was pedaling, it was off of the derailleur too.
Oh wow.
Which I think it slipped out at that point, maybe. That would make the most sense, because that was the only time I put enough torsion on it for it to do that. Oh, I'll have to check that out. So then that means it's only been like that for about 2 weeks. Still long enough where I should have noticed. My only excuse is that since I was mid-ride, I just went with it. And with these things in, I actually can't hear that much anyway. I could feel it though.
From Justin. Thank you, Justin.
Owen,
This
what
is
I
a-
really want to do.
What he really wants to do.
Tell us what you want, what you really want.
There you go. That's the song I was thinking of. Sorry, Gerrie, carry on.
Gerrie wants to. Gerrie wants to.
Is
Ziggy
to
ziggy,
create my own scale and have it basically have a calculator face on that scale so you can type in the numbers and then take someone that clearly weighs 150 kilograms this thing and have them stand in the mirror and then put a weight on the scale and it shows the accurate weight, and then him get on the scale and then you type in 45 kilograms and it shows 45, and he picks up a 2 liter of soda and it shows 47 and he steps off. That's so funny.
Yeah.
But it needs to be really obvious. And then you take a tape measure and you cut off or you extend the bottom piece by half a meter or maybe a meter. So you roll that out while he's standing against the wall, which is almost the size of a door frame, and then pulls it out and it shows he's just over a meter tall. That's what we need.
If you
That's
want to be
completely-
Gerrie's competitor, you have got to weigh in. Because cheating is too easy. That's the way it is.
Well, the problem is you can ride at your correct height and still make a mockery of the whole system. Zwift Power has me currently as a D, almost C. And
Oh, wow. Really?
Zwift has me as a C. So
Although I admit, because I'm in as 6'1" and 160 pounds, and as far as I know, I'm always 6'1", but sometimes I'm 162. Other times I'm 158. And then with
that's
all
not a
my
big
clothes on,
difference.
with all my clothes on at the doctor's office, I weigh 167 sometimes.
But if everybody gets limited by a certain wattage number, and if I enter C, I never have to go over C limits to have good results, because no one else is going over C limits, so why do I have to? Except if I do a stupid breakaway or something. But if you just sit in the pack, have an easy ride and then sprint. And if there's a breakaway, just let it go, because that person will get disqualified. That's why races are so boring. That's why the TTT is fun.
Yeah. The good part about racing in a non-section event is that, like I did the Quatch Quest last Thursday, and it was the Tour of Watopia one.
Yeah.
So of course it turned into a race.
Oh yes.
I finished 18th, but I just figured that the 17 other people were probably cheating, so I won.
Well, the real true good sandbaggers won't even enter one of those mixed events. That might just blow them up.
Yeah, so far I've noticed I'm good at whenever I become a C, almost B. It's always right around the time that I join one of those events that isn't even a real race,
Yep.
and then put myself right back up at a B again.
Yeah, that's what you usually see on the forum. If you get someone there that makes a big stink about Zwift categorized me as a B, but I'm a C, I don't know what's going on with their algorithm. And you go and look at their results, they've been winning C races
Oh
for
yeah,
some time, and that power profile gets flat after 18 minutes.
I did see that in Zwift Riders recently, where there's a guy complaining about it, but he was very honest about it. He was just like, I hate this nonsense that just when I start winning in Cat C, now I have to go to B, and I end up near last place all the time. And
Yep.
It's like, well, yeah. Now you just have to get better.
You were winning because you were, maybe you didn't know it, but you were sandbagging. Just by
Yeah.
the nature of the race, you are sandbagging.
The other, I mean, yeah, then it's like time to like work on the little things, like, you know, how good are you at efficiency?
Well, yeah.
And
I've
all those
been
things.
there. I've been racing in D, been racing in C, and once you reach that top of D or top of C, you stay there for a while because, especially if you're slightly heavier than most other people,
Yeah.
because you never have to go a full 20 minutes power. There's always a bit of a rest somewhere.
So did either of you watch Andy Jenner's stream yesterday?
No.
Shane thought he put his foot in it. Shane Bessler, that is.
Yeah.
I'm laughing about it, thinking about it. They got talking about random people following you on Strava and Zwift. And Shane just happened to pick on a country. The country he picked, Indonesia.
Okay, so
I really need to get in and clip that. If I can remember when and if I finish this workout and clip it and download it. Then I'll pull the audio off. Oh, the lyrics to this song got this feeling burning in my mind. The only thing burning at the moment here are my legs.
Yeah, I'm there. Nice. Oh yeah, really comparative. Whew.
Feel sweat trickling down the back of my legs. Ah.
Almost there.
I didn't do the other workout.
We'll
I'm
all
really
stuff it
struggling
together,
right
Gerrie.
Yeah. Something I don't like about, I love vacations, but I hate trying to get back on the bike afterwards.
Yeah.
I always say I'm going to do stuff on vacation to try to stay somewhat in shape, but I don't.
What? Is that me on? Yeah, Autocat. Had me up in the ears.
Pretty much all I
Listen.
end up doing on vacation.
Racing
is
with
drinking
Adam
beers with my dad,
and Shane
sitting in the sun.
and Wags was one down from me. I think I had one race where I was in the same race as Ufa. Other than that, that was one higher.
I was off the bike before the vacation because I couldn't ride and recovering from an injury.
Yeah.
I didn't recover over the vacation. I'm still not back. All of us.
You look like you're back. You're here. He's back. The man behind the mask. See, my head's just full of song lyrics. Bit of Alice Cooper.
One more to halfway. And a nice rest. I like those rests.
My legs are sort of okay. It's just completely back.
Oof. On Saturday, I was going down my stairs. I don't know what happened, but I felt this twinge on the outside of my knee.
Oh no.
And then it just kept, every time I'd go down the stairs and sometimes just walking. I don't know what happened. I don't know
Are
what
you,
could
Rick?
have possibly happened. What's that?
How old are you?
Well, maybe that's it. I'm 39, practically 40 at this point.
Falling apart.
Oh yes. Easy peasy.
Yeah, adjust your saddle, Rick. That'll sort it out.
But yeah, it's definitely one of those injuries where I was like, oh, okay, I haven't done anything to create this problem. But so I
I
threw
fix it
some
by
tape
adjusting
on
my
it.
saddle.
That's the thing too. It doesn't even feel like any sort of cycling thing. I probably just slept wrong. But yeah, it was one of those weird feelings where it was like a moment of, wait, is my knee just gonna give out on me to the side?
Oh.
I don't think it was quite that bad, but it just kind of had that feeling like that. So I threw tape on it. Seems better now.
Fun when you get to the age where you can sleep wrong.
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing to do.
That's at least
You
like
can
three
mess that up.
Ah,
nights out of the week where I sleep wrong in several different ways. Could be my back, my neck, apparently my knee. The other thing too, last night I was laying in bed and I was playing a game on my phone. So yeah, I had my phone up over my head, and every so often I'd get like a tingly feeling in my hand, so I'd shake it out. Heidi was like, "Are your hands tingly?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like,
no, I'm waving at the cat.
she was like, "Oh yeah, you're getting old."
There you go.
Already? Wow. Yeah. Remind me.
Remind me, because I've still got an hour of my workout to do yet.
I cannot be held responsible for anything I don't remember right now.
Okay. My brain just switched off for a bit there. So Trainer Road shows me my workout time, basically how long I've been working out.
Yeah.
And for some reason I thought that's the time I'm going to end. And I'm constantly minusing the current time from that. And I constantly have 10 minutes left. I need to figure out now that I have less than a minute left, which is awesome. I'm gonna jump off immediately when I'm done, guys.
Alright. Well, before you go, what are you having for breakfast? Owen wants to know.
I think eggs. So, okay, before I leave. That was no fun. Okay, maybe I'll tell this story. I'll tell you the story, Tom. Okay, guys. Thanks for riding. I need to finish this one. Hour has been pushing it to the limit, I think.
Yeah, Owen says he needs
Okay.
to know Gerrie.
I'll tell you guys tomorrow, I promise.
All right.
Okay.
Good to see
Have
you.
a good ride.
Hi,
How you
Gerrie.
doing? There. Now we just have another half of a ride. That first half wasn't so bad. I feel like this second half is going to be easier. I'm feeling pretty used to it now.
Is that the polite version of good afternoon, Owen?
Good day.
Yeah, Gerrie. When you got to go, you got to go. Good to have you back, my friend. Good to have you back. I mean, Rick's good company and all, but
It's not the same. Man. I know I said this last time, but I sure do wish this was like 130 instead of 170. Well, I guess if that was the case, I'd also wish that the other ones were 220.
Well, the bias can be dialed down. We can cheat. But we're only cheating ourselves if we do that.
Yeah. I do kind of like the fact that right now my CTL is the lowest it's been in a couple years, really. And I feel like these are quite advanced workouts. But the fact that I can still get through them without like completely frying myself, it makes me feel good. It encourages me to get back into it. Kind of like doing that. Yeah, I've been feeling down about how tough it's been to stay up with my CTL. And then I went and did that, the tour of Watopia on Thursday and had a pretty good finish for what I thought I would do. Especially once I started seeing what the usual time on that route is. And my group, we got 2 hours and 7 minutes. That was insane. That explained why I felt so absolutely horrible.
Here we go. Back on it. Let's shuffle.
The thing that's funny to me about CTL though is that right now my CTL is lower than it was when I got COVID. But with having, I think it was like 3 weeks pretty much off, it was much harder to get back at it. than it is now. And with, you know, being sick, no one says just do the shuttle.
Vibrations in my rollers when I'm on. They're at second harmonic with the resonant frequency of the band thanks to front drum. I see you wobbling. Tend to stay still, but do half of it. You're wobbling. It takes my mind off these. Oh, come on. Where are you, Arch?
Archie.
Ah,
Whew. Driving around here now, it's getting close. It's almost only one nice day away from an outdoor ride. I mean, probably could use a good rain. I don't think the street sweepers have started here yet. They could go in Orono all the time. There's lots of people on bikes there. Whew.
Oh my.
There's also that time of year where potholes are ever prevalent.
Well, for the past 3 or 4 months, they've been covered in. They've been filled in by white stuff, haven't they?
Yeah, and I think sometimes they'll patch if they get real bad, but I mean that blasts apart in no time in the spring. So it seems like they kind of wait a little bit for the frost to melt away a little more.
Tonic.
But then you have the issues of some of the roads that might have been fine last year. Some of like the more rural roads. You never know when the shoulder's just gone when it was there last year. And then the speed limit's like 55.
That's in real life, yeah, Owen. Local bike shop. Yeah, LBS. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Although still could be on Zwift.
Yeah, I think tonight sunset's at 7:01.
Hey, Fernando.
Getting there.
Fernando Fernandez. Running, my friend.
Oh, my legs are fading a little.
No. Oh,
Should work out perfectly. Well, we have 2 more.
3 more in this box. That was number 2.
Oh, 3. 3 more? Oh my. Oh my. All right, I'm gonna wait for what I said then. What I was gonna say. I think I gotta start cranking a little more. One gear lower. Whew. Are you gonna live stream from it, Owen?
Yep.
Live stream from the mountain bike group ride. Yeah, the mountain bikers around Orono and stuff are they're pretty crazy. I still see them going out for group rides in the middle of winter and stuff.
Oh, I've raced across a frozen lake with on a mountain bike with 2 broken ribs. I've had more. There's broken ribs on both sides. There you go. Now we've got 2 left.
Wow, that would look horrible.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be a fan of streaming outdoors because if I'm riding by myself, that can be unpredictable because you just, depending on either maybe my mood or how hard I'm pushing. I am known to flip out if people don't give me enough room or something like that. And that would all be on live stream. There's no need for that. And then the group rides. Yeah, I don't know if the topics are always the best for the live stream. I mean, most of the time they're good, but you just never know. Yeah, I always thought like riding in the cold, like in the actual freezing winter temperature cold, would be with the proper gear. There must be something about it that's great, but I also like riding on the trainer in the dead winter cold. Yeah, that would look better. This is the part where I can see where my fitness is at because my heart rate is getting up there during those. Now, I'm no trainer or anything, but for some reason I always feel like a good shock once or twice a week is the best way to get back into fitness. As long as you don't crash.
Well, we've had 19 shocks so far.
Yeah.
Counting the warm up. Well, the 14 2-minute shocks. Wow.
Ooh, I'm a little behind on water.
You got a little behind.
Some say I do.
Uh oh, he's here already.
Usually the ones who say I do, though, have a rather large behind. So we do here in Maine, we go around commenting on each other's behinds.
Right. Yeah, wait a minute.
Every time. First time I look up, it's always right around the 1 minute mark.
Same. And then I look up after another minute and only 20 seconds has passed.
Oh yeah, I did the same. I think we looked at the same time.
Ah.
Ah. Ah. Oh man. This is an amazing thing how hard this is starting to work out, but like on Thursday, when it was all about keeping my position, I felt like this the whole way up the Alp.
Here's on.
Yeah. This is the part I like about workouts like these, is the perspective changer, where this could just be riding a bike, or this could be practically like sitting on a couch with your legs up. It's a rest. Yeah, I have enough brain for my oxygen to have that make sense. Oh.
I don't.
Well,
Okay.
now we only have one more.
GP Lama, thank you, Shane. One more block.
What's the difference between this one and last week's?
An extra block.
Oh, there is. Oh, we started with 2 and then 3. Okay. So
Thought you were trying to do a-
5.
I thought you were trying to do a. What's the difference, joke there? I was expecting a punchline.
Yeah, I felt like we did 4 last week, but yeah, now that I think of it, we only did 3. Well, that's good, because today I was really going into this thinking there was going to be 5 of them.
Now that's next week. That was a nervous laugh.
That would be the big switcheroo. Like, no, but this never happens. This is quite a thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what's the next thing thrown after next week's rest week.
I know, because I just looked.
These keep getting increasingly more challenging. Each section, each chapter. There we go. How about that?
Yesterday, while I was riding the endurance builder. Oh, speaking of which, where were you yesterday?
Who, I?
Yes, you.
Yeah, I was planning on waking up for the first one, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get to sleep today.
Yeah,
And
I did
then
not do the first one.
I woke up and saw that you were on the second one, and then I had a moment where I was like, I should have done that. So I was concerned that if I didn't do something in the morning, that I wouldn't accomplish anything for the rest of the day. But I did end up accomplishing. Did all
I had a
kinds
late
of
night Saturday night helping Faith finish her taxes. I was not waking up at 3:30.
That is
The
the one
Woody
thing I didn't
Centre.
do yesterday. Yeah, I knew even if I showed up to either one of them or to the early one, I was definitely not going to do the second one. So I had a lot to do yesterday.
Anyway, I'm on the ride and I'm looking down at my fan and I see a little ladybug crawl into the fan. I'm thinking, okay, it's just a question of time now before I'm going to be wearing bits of ladybug.
Did it happen?
I don't know. It probably did.
Oh man. All right. The last one. Yeah, this is definitely a good one where it like puts you into the point where you got to dig deep to finish.
On some will question whether you ever had the plot. You can't lose what you never had. It takes one to know one. I've never had it. Oh,
Well, I'm able to crank it 170 easier now. Felt tough to do that at the beginning of this rest.
see the red arch already. 20 seconds away.
Ooh.
Here we go. Get lost that way.
Whew.
Oh.
Ah.
Ah.
Mm.
Ah, I need a full fat bottle this time. The one with just water in is not cutting it. Ah. Ah. Oh.
There's a lot of work for a Monday. $33 miles already.
Oh. Mm. My sinuses are sweating. Fire in the hole. Here we go.
Oh yes, looking forward to the cool down. Doing it now. It's definitely the block where I have the most hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. So, Owen, I told Yolanda that anteater joke. Yolanda asked, what's an anteater? I had to show her a picture. Yeah. Yeah, these are starting to get really, really hard. Not that they weren't before, but
No anteaters.
yeah,
Just the squirrels.
There's 3 left, that's all.
Oh. Oh my. Gosh, guy.
Ah,
Oh my. Wow. Definitely gonna be scraping these ones out. Trying to get the last bit of jam out of the jar here.
the peanut butter. Ah,
Oh, man.
right, here goes number 3.
Oh,
Right. Time's been around here today. Do the math after. Yeah, do it now.
every time. I really hate looking up.
I'm trying to definitely breathing on. Ah,
Oh, man.
2 left. Oh.
Whew.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm. You ready? You go.
Okay. Well, he's zoned out there.
Oh, one more. That's all.
Only one. Almost.
Ah, that's like eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go. Last one. And then we're done.
Smash it. Smash it. Oh wow, my last one had a lot of red in it.
One last one. Minute to go. Eight seconds. There it is. There's the arch. Come on. Oh yeah, all red. This one. Nice. Good job. I went higher than on that one. Yeah, so I wanted to have all red in the last one. So I stayed over 300 the whole time. Just to make sure. Wow, that hurts. Good. Thanks, son. I didn't even notice I was rocking. That one felt good though. I like the last one because it's always, I'm going towards something. Even the second to last one, went pretty well. That one just hurt more. The last one really only hurt for like the last 20 seconds. Then it was right about the time that you were like, there it is. And I was like, what, the finishing? And it was right before that I was feeling the burn. Pretty bad. Other than that though, I felt the burn for just about the entire thing.
Huh.
Now I do not only do 170. Whew. Yeah. Can't believe it though. Every time it's like, I tell myself, okay, I'm going to spend more time looking away from the timer. And then every time I look back and it's just above a minute.
I don't care what it says on the screen. I'm not doing recovery now, I'm doing recovery.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to do recovery too. Recovery is just not going to cut it.
No.
Oh, my workout's almost done.
100 messages, and they're all Owens.
Nice.
Kind of helps that we've had an almost 2-hour workout, I guess. Appreciate the company, Owen, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was good, especially those last ones. Yeah, at my work, the only thing I feel concerned about sometimes is if someone comes up and then they're like, what are you doing? Are you watching someone ride a bike inside? Well, you just mind your own business. You don't understand. Ooh, 129 TSS. I believe it. Just shy of 40 miles. That's one of the best parts about my job is the fact that my boss is just about 8 miles away. It never comes up.
Yeah, tell your boss what, Owen. I haven't got anything to tell him. My boss is really supportive of everything that we do. He rides on with himself. He deliberately tries to make sure that I don't have any meetings on Thursday. PCT time, and she's one of the first people to ask how the race went.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, mine doesn't have any complaints about anything we do until something goes wrong. And then even then, it's kind of, he's very good at staying out of it and letting us figure out the problem. Although when it comes to the clay situation, he's a little too good at staying out of it. I think I have to do a brew fest this weekend. This one's at the convention center here in Bangalore, so it's really only like 8 blocks away, but so that's nice. I don't have to travel, but it is just one of these stupid brew fests where people show up just to get completely smashed. I don't like those ones. They feel pointless. But I do have the early day one, so hopefully people will be taking it easy a little more during the middle of the day. Brew fests in general are only fun if you're a person attending them anyway. Other than that, you're just dealing with people who are, you see them in the beginning as their relatively normal selves, and then you watch them become a mess gradually as the session goes on. Nothing like, hey, aren't you the guy that sold me my mortgage? And then 3 hours later, he comes over and like bumps into your table, knocks things over, tries to give you a hug, says you're like family, throws up on another table.
You're 134 TSS.
Nice.
Kilometre out. $1,300 calories.
It's a Monday.
Hey, how come you've got a jersey?
No. I think this just gives me jerseys now. That is one thing that's indisputable, though, is I did get the green jersey on the ebb. That was amazing. I don't usually get green jerseys. I'm not real good at planning how fast I'm going to be between point A and point B. Just how to potentially get ahead of the person in front of me at the right time.
There we go. I'm not going any further. Here's Owen. Ooh. Wow, that was definitely the workout.
Yeah. I'm going to stop at 42, I think.
And that's the answer to everything.
Yep.
Life,
Right
the
there.
universe, and everything. Definitely liking the heart rate graph now. All right, everybody, thank you very, very much for joining us this morning. Much appreciated. Back with
Yeah.
a fun VO2 workout tomorrow, allegedly. We'll see how I sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Until
Might
then,
just
take
not
care.
sleep thinking about it.
Yeah. So until then, take care, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow. Owen, really appreciate the support today. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, fun.
That was-
Yeah, Gerrie kind of fun. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Cheers.